Vipreet Raj Yoga in Jyotish. Vipreet means extreme or unfavorable circumstances, and Raj Yoga means astrological combination in your birth chart that gives you the ability to become victorious, successful, powerful, rich, and triumphant. That is, you triumph at the end. All right. So, have you heard of the story of Mr. Nelson Mandela in South Africa, where he was jailed for 27 years? All right. And he had to go through a lot of hardship and struggle being in jail, facing torture, maybe. And after that, after 27 years of struggle, the entire world united and supported him. And later, he became the president of South Africa. All right. So, this is Vipreet Raj Yoga. The actual true meaning of Vipreet Raj Yoga is that a person will undergo problem, will undergo extreme situation, will undergo a lot of torture, sorrow, and enmity. All right. And after going all these things, only there will be a change in fortune. The tides shall become favorable for him, and he will then be bestowed with ultimate victory and success. All right. So in this video, I am going to take Vipreet Raj Yoga to the next level. All right. Because generally people have mentioned about Sarala Yoga and Harsh Yoga and Vimala Yoga whenever you're talking about Vipreet Raj Yoga. But there are other hidden secret Vipreet Raj Yoga that people don't know about or don't think about. All right. So today I'm going to give you an expansive view upon the secret hidden planetary combinations which can give you a Vipreet Raj Yoga. All right. So let's jump into this topic and let's get to my beautiful board. All right. Ultimate comebacks in astrology, Vipreet Raj Yoga. That is a dialogue of Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, all right, which says that हार के भी जीतने वाले को बाजीगर कहते हैं, which means even if a person gets defeated, that is, even if the hero is getting defeated, there is a victory in his defeat also, all right. So that is Vipreet Raj Yoga in a sort of a satire or fun sense, right? Now, definitely you guys will be knowing, and if you don't know, you'll get to know that there are three types of Vipreet Raj Yoga which are given in the text. Okay, the book. There is a book called 300 Important Combination by Dr. B.V. Raman, and in that they have mentioned about Vipreet Raj Yoga. All right, Harsh Vipreet Raj Yoga means whenever the Lord of the 6th house of your horoscope is going to the 8th house or 12th house of your horoscope. That is, the planet which is ruling the 6th house has gone to the 8th house, or it has gone to the 12th house in your horoscope. Then that is called Harsh Yoga. So your enemy is going to transformation if it is going to the 8th house. All right. 8th house is transformation, accidents, unexpected events. 6th house is your enemy. So your enemy is going into a Dusthana, which means your enemy is getting transformed. All right. Or your enmity is getting transformed. And if the Lord of the 6th house has gone to the 12th house, then 12th house is dissolving, expenses, losses, or going away, all right, getting lost or getting moksha, all right. So when the 6th Lord is placed in the 12th house, that means that your enemy or your enmity is getting dissolved now because 6th Lord has gone into the 12th house, all right. So Harsh Vipreet Raj Yoga means 6th Lord in 8th or 12th house, not 6th Lord in 6th house. That's different. Sarala Vipreet Raj Yoga means 8th Lord is placed either in the 12th house or 8th Lord is placed either in your 6th house in your birth chart. Okay. And then there is one called Vimala. Vimala Vipreet Raj Yoga means that your 12th house Lord has gone to your 6th house or your 12th house Lord has gone to your 8th house. All right. Now the logic behind this is that when your negatives go into a negative house, then minus into minus becomes plus. So minus 6th house into minus 8th house, which is negative, which is equal to plus. So you get an advantage out of it. Okay. So these are like the conventional Vipreet Raj Yoga mentioned. And there are a lot of things which are mentioned that Sarala Yoga will give you riches and it will give you power and it will bestow you with recognition and things like that. Vimala Yoga will give you ultimate victory. It will give you, peace when it comes to enemies, because your enemies are getting dissolved. So there's a lot of adjectives given about this Raj Yoga. Okay. But there is a fundamental basic info that you need to know before doing that. Ha ha ha, I have Vipreet Raj Yoga in my horoscope. All right. And that basic info is that first you have to see the strength of your Lagna Lord. Okay. If your Lagna Lord is strong in your horoscope, then the planets in your horoscope are working for you. And if your Lagna Lord is weak in your horoscope, that means your Lagnesh itself has become damaged or weak. So the planets will also not work for you that much as compared to the Lagna Lord being strong, either being in the first house itself or in its exaltation or in its Mool Trikon or own sign. All right. So that's one important factor, that you are the Lagna Lord, and if you are favorable and strongly placed, then only all your subjects will work for your favor. All right. So you have to see this one thing. All right. The second thing is that you have to see the position and dignity of the planet of the sixth house or the eighth house, that is the ruler of the sixth, eighth, or 12th. You have to see if it has gone in a good position. That is, it has gone in own sign in the eighth house, or it has gone in exaltation in the eighth house, or it has gone to the Mool Trikon sign in the eighth house, or in the friendly sign in the eighth house. And then you have to see if the dispositor of the eighth house is well placed or not. Let's say your sixth house lord is placed in the eighth house, and the sixth house lord has gone into an own sign. Okay, now you have to see, all right, that whether the lord of the eighth house is placed in the eighth house itself, or it is strongly placed somewhere in a kendra or a trikona in own sign or exaltation. All right, if the eighth lord, that is the dispositor of the eighth house, is favorable, then only your sixth lord will give you favorable results. If the eighth lord is unfavorable, then your enemies and your secret enemies both are becoming unfavorable for you. All right. So just because you have sixth in eighth, eighth in 12th, 12th in sixth, and so many probabilities, doesn't mean that now whatever negative is happening for you, then later good is about to happen. All right. So the placement of the sixth lord in the eighth house has to be good, and the ultimate placement of the dispositor, that is the planet ruling the eighth house, also has to be favorable for you. Then only you will get the benefit of this Vipreet Raj Yoga. Otherwise, it will be Raj Vipreet Yoga. According to me, this is my own composition. Raj Vipreet Yoga means your Raj Yoga is going to extreme circumstances and getting destroyed. All right. And then, or it is called a Raj Bhang Yoga in Hindi. All right. Similarly, if your 8th lord is going in the 12th house, the same formula has to work. That is, the 12th lord has to be well placed, or the 8th lord has to be well placed in the 12th house. And you have to remember that this is a circuit. That is, A planet is going into B's house, A has to be happy there and B also have to be happy. Then only it's a powerful placement. If A is happy there but B is not happy, then ultimately, because B is unhappy, A has to become unhappy. Like fundamentals. Okay. Now you have to see, when does this Vipreet Raj Yoga manifest? Okay, because just because you have a planet 6th lord in the 8th house, or 8th lord in the 12th, or 12th lord in the 6th, or 12th in the 8th, or whatever, doesn't mean that always you will have this Vipreet Raj Yoga active and always there will be favorable circumstances for you. All right, because the dasha and antardasha of the planets connecting in Vipreet Raj Yoga has to activate. All right, that means if your 6th house lord has gone to the 8th house, you have to undergo the dasha of the 6th house and the antardasha of the 8th house, or vice versa, you have to undergo the dasha of the 8th house and the antardasha of the 6th house. That is, the 6th house and the 8th house has to activate in combination to give you the entire results of this Vipreet Raj Yoga. Otherwise, you will get partial results only. Only if the 6th lord dasha antardasha is going on, 8th is not activating, partial Vipreet Raj Yoga. All right. Vice versa, if the 8th lord is activated, 6th is not activated, then partial Vipreet Raj Yoga. In order to complete the circuit in the dasha antardasha, both the planets have to activate simultaneously. All right. Same with the case with the 8th lord in the 12th house, that is Harsha Yoga, Sarala Yoga, Vimala Yoga. Like whichever the yoga it is among the three, you have to be sure that the planets are activating in combination in the dasha, antardasha, pratyantardasha sequence. Otherwise, you will not be able to feel the entire result of this Vipreet Raj Yoga. This is a very important point, because somebody is coming and attacking you and you're like, ha ha ha, nothing is going to happen to me. I have Vipreet Raj Yoga, means you will get attacked and you will get harmed also, because you will not always get this Vipreet Raj Yoga activated, because you have a yoga for, let's say, accident or death or transformation or whatever negative in your life. You're not going to die every day, right? It is going to happen. It's a one-time event. Your birth is a one-time event. All right. So this you have to be very cautious about. All right. After that, there is another type of Vipreet Raj Yoga which is not mentioned in Vimala, Sarala and Harsh Yoga, and that is if the Lord of the sixth house is in the sixth house itself. So definitely the planet will be either in exaltation if Mercury is in Virgo in the sixth house, or it will be in own sign if, let's say, Jupiter is in Sagittarius or Pisces, or let's say Saturn is in Capricorn or Aquarius, or Sun is in Leo or Moon is in Cancer. That means the planet which is ruling the Rashi and the house has decided to sit in the house itself. Now it is protecting its significance. All right. That is a Vipreet Raj Yoga. But again, you have to see if your Lagna Lord is stronger or your sixth Lord is stronger now. Because if your sixth Lord has become stronger and the Lagnesh is weak, that means your enemies are becoming stronger and you're weak. So your enemies will dominate you. But if your Lagna Lord is stronger than the sixth Lord and the sixth Lord is in the sixth house, then this sixth house Lord is working for you. Now he is your servant, he is your follower, sixth house is servants or army or your soldiers. All right. So now you have to see the first Lord has to be prominently placed, and after the first Lord is prominently placed, only then and only then you will be able to see that the sixth Lord is acting in your favor. So sixth Lord in sixth house, Vipreet Yoga, Lagna Lord favorable and sixth Lord favorable, Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay. Same formula, if the eighth Lord is in the eighth house itself in own sign or exaltation or Mool Trikon and the Lagna Lord is favorable, same thing. And similarly, 12th Lord is in the 12th house, your Lagnesh is favorable, strongly placed. So this is a favorable Vipreet Raj Yoga. Okay. Let's say the Lagna Lord is not favorable. Okay. But if this planet ruling your 6th house or 8th house or 12th house is connecting with your 5th Lord or 9th Lord, which are like your favorable houses, the 5th house and the 9th house, because these are Lakshmi Sthan, the 5th house and the 9th house, they're called Trikon, alright. Then your Vipreet Raj Yoga becomes favorable also, even though your Lagna Lord is getting compromised. Because your first house is you, the 5th house is your child, the 9th house is your father. Okay, 1-5-9 connection. So if the 5th Lord is strong, let's say you are weak, your son is strong, it's going to manage the show, right? Your kingdom is going to get saved. Similarly, let's say you are weak, your father is strong, then also you are going to get protected as long as your father is around, all right? So this is the inner dynamics of the chart, okay? And some great people who have expressed this Vipreet Raj Yoga, okay? I would say Nelson Mandela, I would say Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, because he got hurt during an incident while shooting for Coolie and he had a very bad complication, and after that, even though his health was failing miserably, people prayed, there was a lot of support prayers, and so many people had come out willing to donate blood for him during that time when there was a complication, all right. And then he again rose like a phoenix from the ashes, and then again when he had this ABCL controversy, ABCL event, when he had started this business and then it had become bankrupt and he had some loans which were more than like 60-70 crores on his head, all right, and everybody had thought that that's the end of the story. So Mr. Amitabh Bachchan again didn't take help from anybody who offered him help, and he did shooting of films and he did KBC and all, and he revived and again he rose like a phoenix, all right, because he has 8th Lord Mercury exalted in the 8th house itself, all right. So that's why Vipreet Raj Yoga. And there are so many kings like Maharana Pratap who had fought in the war of Haldigati, won the war, got injured, and instead of choosing to sacrifice his life and let his people suffer, he had to move away from that war zone, and then he had to revive his army and wealth and again do guerrilla warfare and attack Akbar's army, all right. So this is also Vipreet Raj Yoga, where the entire circumstances is getting unfavorable. And the greatest Vipreet Raj Yoga is of Lord Krishna. He was a baby and demons started attacking him. His mama Kang started attacking him. He was a child, and so many attacks came on him. And then also he got protected. Different varieties and buffet of demons came and attacked him, trying to kill him in different ways. But he overcame the negative circumstances, and today he is Paripurna Avatar, and we pray and we take his blessings. All right. So this is Vipreet Raj Yoga. Whenever a situation becomes unfavorable for you and you feel that that's it, this is the end of the world, nothing good can happen with you, and you think of giving up, then suddenly there is a turn of tables, there is a luck working, and from that zero you become a hero or a heroine. All right. So that's it for today. I hope I explained Vipreet Raj Yoga in detail and concisely, because I believe in giving quality information in a limited amount of time. All right. This is Purab signing off from Purab's Universe. Take care of yourself. Take care of the elderly people and the stray animals. Adios. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat. Vande Mataram.